Can we imagine a world without COVID-19? A world where masks and social distancing are no longer part of our daily routine, and the fear of this invisible enemy has finally subsided. This might sound like a dream, but according to the World Health Organization, we might be closer to this reality than we think. In a statement made by Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, Director General of the WHO, the end of the COVID-19 pandemic is in sight. With the lowest number of weekly reported deaths since March 2020, the world seems to be in a favorable position to finally close this chapter. The WHO released 6 policy briefs outlining key actions for governments to take to end the pandemic. These actions emphasize the need to strengthen policies for COVID-19 and future potential pandemics. But the journey is far from over. Although official case counts have been significantly underreported, global and US trends show a steady drop in cases. Globally, weekly case counts have fallen by 28% and have been steadily dropping in the US for the past 2 months. The decrease in fatalities is also promising, with a 22% decrease reported globally. However, the United States reported the highest number of weekly deaths, followed by Japan, Russia, Brazil, and the Philippines. Although about 2/3 of the global population and the US population have received at least their initial COVID-19 vaccine series, vaccination rates remain low in lower-income countries. This disparity in vaccine distribution remains a challenge that the world needs to address. On the other side of the world, China enters 2023 with uncertainty and a surge in COVID cases following the abrupt lifting of restrictions. The country's healthcare system is overwhelmed, and experts warn of a potential death toll in the millions. The Independent Panel for Pandemic Preparedness and Response released its final report titled COVID-19, Make It the Last Pandemic. The report emphasizes that while the emergence of new pandemics is a constant threat, catastrophic pandemics can be prevented. The report recommends the creation of a Global Health Threats Council led by heads of state, a new international pandemic financing facility, and an empowered and independent World Health Organization. The panel urges world leaders to take these recommendations seriously and warns that failure to do so will result in unnecessary deaths and future catastrophes. The end of the pandemic is a shared responsibility. We must all do our part to ensure a safe and healthy future for everyone. To sum up, the end of the pandemic depends on global cooperation, equitable distribution of vaccines, and preparedness for potential future pandemics. Although the journey has been long and difficult, there is light at the end of the tunnel. The end of the COVID-19 pandemic may be closer than we think, but we must not let our guard down.